Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Pharmacist community. Welcome to Dr.Razziq Pharmacist Gateway channel. Welcome Pharmacist community. How are you? Hope are you doing very well and serving the humanity and all over the world. Thank you for joining us. Today we are going to discuss the Pharmacist Gateway to another country, which is Ireland. So Pharmacist Gateway to abroad. Today, our topic is about Ireland. We have already discussed Germany, UK, Oman, UAE, and furthermore to come, inshallah, we will tell you the all process required and valid and the latest information regarding to moving abroad as a pharmacist. First of all, we will take overview of this topic. That is, are you a doctor of pharmacy from the graduate seeking opportunity in one of the best countries for your profession? If so, Ireland could be the profession destination for you following the completion of a doctor of pharmacy degree. Only two countries require a 5-year pharmacy degree. The USA with a challenging process and Ireland with a relatively straightforward process. So here we have understand that there are two countries in the world that need 5-year pharmacy degree, which is USA and Ireland. USA has a complex process of doing it, and Ireland has relatively easy passage to register as a pharmacist. So we move on to in this topic we will discuss about document required, document eligibility, equivalence exam, after equivalence exam, expenses, language requirements. These all the topic will be discovered and explored in this video. Stay tuned till the end of this video. First of all, we will talk about essential documents. Essential document need Doctor of Pharmacy degree, Form D, consolidated mark sheet, transcript, registration form, the State of Pharmacy Council, good standing certificate, valid passport, passport size photo, statutory document to be signed by solicitor, copy of syllabus. These all documents will be needed to apply for the registration of pharmacist in Ireland. So basic concept will be the basic concept educational requirement to apply for registration with the PAC is a 5-year continuous degree in pharmacy. So this means you have to have a pharmacy degree. You have completed your pharmacy education from India or Pakistan. Having a B Pharm or Pharm qualification would not suffice as they don't come under continuous degree. Next is we will talk about a document eligibility check, document assessment by the Pharmaceutical Society of Ireland, PSI. So PSA means Pharmaceutical Society of Ireland and its fees is about 1,500 euro, which is non-refundable. Results typically arrive within 2 to 3 months or after or often sooner. Next will be the prepare for equivalence exam. Following successful completion of TCQR process, candidate must clear the equivalence exam online, consisting of two parts, usually held twice a year in April, November. Multiple choice question, objective structure, clinical examination, OSCE. No extra fees for this examination. So, what are the education requirements? Please be aware that 5-year bachelor degree program is the minimum requirement of education and training in order to apply for registration with PSI. In order to eligible for a registration with PSI as a non-EU EA trained pharmacist, the 5-year course must comprise of at least 1 year of following. 4 year academic, 1 year practical training. You can apply for a decision if you have 4 years of full-time theoretical and practical training at a university or at a higher institute of level recognized as equivalent or under the supervision of a university. You must also have carried out a form uh, out 12 months of internship under the direct supervision of tutor pharmacists in a community pharmacy, which is open to public in a pharmacy department of hospital. 4.5 year academic plus 6 months practical training will be enough. You can all apply for the decision if you have 6 months traineeship with must have been completed under the direct supervision of a public or in a pharmacy department of a hospital. This must be in this this must be in conjunction with at least 4 to 5 years of full-time theoretical practical training and university at recognized equivalent. 1 year or 6 month training must have been undertaken as a part of for your qualification that entitles you to practice as a qualified pharmacist and prior to you being entitled to practice in an independent and under unsupervised capacity. It must have included the specified amount of time dealing with the patient in a community or hospital pharmacy setting. Any other relating setting will not be accepted for the third country qualification or acquisition process. After equality examination, wait results about it can take 2 to 4 weeks while waiting. Take IELTS academic TOEFL with a band of 7 for visa process. Once you have successfully passed the equivalence exam and language test, submit a visa application for adaptation period. Visa cost is about 1000 AD. Accept the visa process to take 2 to 3 months. Next, we will talk about the language requirements for PSI or Island Pharmacy Registration. Language requirements, IELTS need an academic format, need minimum score of 7, 6.5, 7.77. Overall, 7 band is needed with at least 6.5 in each. If you want to go for TOEFL, you internet-based test BBT, IBT, you need 25, 21, 24, 22, 95. These all results will be required for the TOEFL if your registration for going for registration in Ireland. Cambridge Assessment of English CAE. It can take C1 exam can take up to, she will tell you after some time. C1 exam, listening 180, 180, 180, all module read 180. So total or overall band should be number will be 180. In both cases of base code required at super clear. Next OET, you can done also OET for this purpose. OET require listening 350, reading 350, writing 300, speaking 350. Overall needed required are 350. They need for this. If you are looking for that, you have to fulfill this criteria for language test. Next, stages of recognition process. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. We will discuss all of these. Stage 1, to make a valid application or recognition of your qualification as a pharmacist from a third country, you are required to complete a application form. These application form will be shown to you when we reach official website uh, topic. Complete the certificate of identify form. Complete the saturation declaration form. Provide all relevant and supporting documentation. Pay a non-refundable fees of 1,500. State 2. You will need to still sit an Equalist exam of our qualification acquisition is successful. Application are issued with a confirmation or eligibility letter stating that they are entitled to sit in the Equalist exam. The confirmation of eligibility letter must be carried out. Next is the purpose of executive exam is to assess the standard of the training, education, examinations, and qualification undertaken by the applicant to ascertain that the standard of applicant is not a standard lower than that which Irish EU EEA applicant must achieve in conformity with the prescribed EU minimum training requirement and the standard standard necessary for practice for Ireland. Next is eligibility. Eligible candidate will be contacted by email once the subsequent date of eligible applicant will be contacted via email once the subsequent state of equivalence examination is available. You will be required to complete the equivalence examination application form and submit this in order to secure a place and equivalence exam. Stage 3. This stage consists of an adaptation period to ensure that you gain the competency required to practice safely as an skill and required to exercise the independent legal, professional, and ethical responsibility of a pharmacist in Ireland. You may be required to carry out training for a minimum period of at least 6 months under the supervision of a tutor pharmacist. Tutor pharmacists are required to assess your performance during your adaptation placement. You can contact non-EU route at psa.ie for information and our tutor pharmacist for adaptation stage. The purpose of adaptation period show that in cases where a doubt exists in respect of a qualification held due to deficiency identified at state 2, which have not been compensated for, that applicant to acquire the competency with peer to the deficient, and which are necessary to practice the safely as a pharmacist in the state by BSI by the BSI under the guidance and supervision of a tutor pharmacist and must be completed with the length of adaptation period assigned plus 3 years. The adaptation period can also be taken undertaken in a hospital or community pharmacy setting must be carried out under the supervision of a approved tutor pharmacist that at a at a approved training establishment. The BSA will recognize adaptation period in blocks of 6 months. It is the applicant responsibility to secure training placement in which the adaptation period will be carried out. The placement must be approved by the BSA prior to the commencement of the adaptation period and must do this by submitting an application for approval of adaptation period. Training placement form and security declaration form is available on the PSI. On receipt of completed form as soon as possible, therefore the PSI will contact you to advise for the approval and status of the training placement. The approved tutor pharmacist must sign off an accessible completion of the adaptation period for that applicant and must certify that you have been reached a sufficient standard of competency. If during the adaptation period you have not performed to the required standard and competency, then a further period of training must be required. On successful completion of the full adaptation period, required application must proceed to stage 4. Stage 4. If you successfully complete the adaptation period, you will then be eligible to take a professional registration examination (PRE). The exam will assess and confirm you the possess the knowledge, skills, and competency prepared for the practice as a pharmacist in Ireland. This supporting document will give you an uh, overview of process involved in the third country qualification registration procedure. Please read this is a full intent to apply for a qualification registration. It is your responsibility to ensure the documents are submitted correctly and full and timely fashion. Documentation received that is found to be complete or completed incorrectly must be returned to you. If any query regarding the applicant document, you will be contacted by email by the first instance to seek additional information or clarification. Please note that PSA reserves the right to make any queries or checks if deemed necessary to verify the authenticity or otherwise if any document furnished to submit support of any application directly with the third party. If the following receipt of any initial application or required supporting documentation has been received within 6 months, the application must be deemed to be invalid and the application file closed and documentation returned to the application. Exception may be made in limited cases where the application to form a PSC of a valid reason of why the documents have not been received within 6 months of the initial applicant being received. Duration minimum of 6 to 12 months. IELTS offer is mandatory for the visa application. So we move on to our next topic and main one is the official website to apply. So here is the official website to apply. So we will go there and show you what is there. So here you can see the PSI pharmacy regulator and for Ireland. So we are on the page of recognition of third pharmacist qualification as appropriate for practice in Ireland. So here you can see that what the education requirement, additional requirement stages of decision process. You can see here these are stages. I have all just have already elaborated to you and explained it very well. So again, what is a TCQR process? We have discussed just lately. So third party again, we are talking about language requirement, continuous registration during after your successful start of your job. You need to click on continuing professional development, changes to decision detail. These all details are here. So you can find here course process. You can see there all the steps has been there. So again, stage one, you can see the application form, which is here. You can download it and fill it and upload it as required. You can also require certificate of identity form. You can also upload these all form as required. So it's all process can be found here on this website. You can go there and check all the requirement, all the stages, all the process stages, TCQR process, all the fee required, where to apply. So these all have been well elaborated by the PSI. So legislative basis, the Pharmacy Act, you can find it on this website. Website will be provided in the comment box of this video. Can also visit it. Person are entitled to register as pharmacy in Ireland. They meet a number of criteria. These criteria are set out in Section 1416 of Pharmacy Act 2007. That one of these criteria is that the person must hold a qualification appropriate for practice in the state. In case a person from third countries, the Pharmaceutical Society of Ireland (PSI) is obliged to satisfy itself a person education, training, and qualification are of a standard not lower than the standard of the necessary to practice Ireland. The term qualification appropriate to practice is specially referred to both Pharmacy Act as amended, uh, Pharmacy Act 2007 as amended, and the PSA Regulation and Rules 2008. Also, PSA Registration Rule 2008 will be provided in the comment box of this video and the link with the link. Also, the rules stipulate the qualification obtained in the third country must respect the minimum training condition laid down in Article 44. Will be provided in this link. I will provide this link also in the comment box of this video. Communicating with PSI application for the recognition of a pharmacy qualification of formal process and applicants must engage directly with PSI. The PSI cannot discuss your application with third parties except in exceptional circumstances where you require legal representation. PSI website has been given. We will provide this link in the comment box video. Email address has been given. We will also provide this in the comment box of this video. Telephone queries, telephone number is also has been given to directly contact them. Submitting an application. You can submit your application for third country qualification recognition in the following ways: by email, by post. Email address has been given. We will provide these email addresses and comment box this video you can find there. You can also post your application document um, by the following postal address, which is the third country qualification acquisition Pharmaceutical Society of Ireland, PSI House, Finnan Street, Dublin 2, DO2, TD 72, Ireland. So thank you very much for all of you for watching this video. I hope you will get the best knowledge from me regarding pharmacy registration and UAE. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you already subscribe the channel for Dr. Razziq Pharmacy Gateway channel. If you didn't, you can do it now. And also like this video and subscribe this video to other pharmacist communities so that they can get benefit from these uh, beneficial video regarding pharmacy registration to Ireland, and other videos also there regarding pharmacy gateway to Germany, UK, Oman, and UAE also we are discussing it and all over the channel. So thank you very much for watching this video. Take care and fi manillah.